Okay, good morning, guys. All right, so I know that this is a sneak peek into the business, like we have told you about all along, but everyone wants to know about the compensation plan. And that's because doTERRA's compensation plan is so amazing. So this looks a little familiar to you over here, probably choose your level of play. And this is something I wanted to clarify on. I think I'm going to do another little video too, just to clarify. These are, you go through, we call these, the three different pathways, your three different levels of play in doTERRA. And I've had several of you commenting and messaging me saying, hey, yeah, I want to supplement my income or replace my income. I want to start by getting my oils to pay for themselves. So just to clarify, even if you're like me, like where you're like, yes, my end goal here is level 3. I'm wanting to replace my income. I want to be the top rank. It's important to have some idea, if you know that's where you want to be, to kind of talk to your upline about that, just because we'll set you up maybe like a little bit different building plan, maybe a little bit more aggressive, or challenge you with a few more goals. Whereas someone who says, I want my end game to be number 1, I just want to share the oils enough to get my oils to pay for themselves, maybe a few $100. That's what I'm interested in. This might be a little bit less of aggressive of plan. So you can see how it would be challenging if someone who like ultimately wanted to replace their income is in level 1 and they're like, wait, why? I need more training. I need this and that. And we're like, oh, we just thought you wanted to, share the products enough to get your products to pay for themselves. So keep that in mind too. I think most people want to end up in category 3 or at least 2. The idea of really creating a significant income is appealing. But if you know that, this, I want to do a few hours a week, I want to start out really slow, that's fine too. As you heard in Sydney's video, she started out with wanting to get her products to pay for themselves. And then really soon after she said that, she was like, okay, never mind. Tell me how do I build and how do I do this? But just keep that in mind while you're thinking over those and wanting to talk to your upline about it. Okay, so this might be making your head spin, looking at all these different things here. Do not worry. When I had the comp plan first placed in front of me, I remember just studying it day after day, trying to make sense of it. And you don't have to have a full understanding of all of this right away. Again, that's why it's so awesome to come from a team where you get lots of support. So this first part right here, this is just showing you the different ranks. You've probably heard people mention their ranks, and this is how you can see what it's made up of. So for example, a lady on our team, Tanya, she just hit Premier, which is so awesome. And so she is a Premier because she has 2 executive legs underneath her and a total team volume of at least 5,000. So you can see, oh, that says executive. Then you can hop down. What does executive mean? Oh, actually, executive's not pictured on here. Sorry, guys. But you can see right here underneath it, it means that executive is someone who has 2,000 PV worth of sales in a month. So for example, silver means 3 elite. So you can take where that elite is and hop down here and say, okay, elite means 3,000 in volume. Okay, so I need 3 elites. Now, this is something that you'd be surprised how quickly this can accumulate. When you are willing to host a class, when you do a class and do it the right way as your upline instructs and follows the instructions. I'm going to post a video after this one with Sydney kind of giving a little glimpse into how to share for a class. But your upline can give you all sorts of great tips and techniques to make it a really successful class, and how to help people that are also just hosting the class for you if you're teaching it, how to make it a successful class. And so you can get, when you teach classes and there's 8 or so people there, it's really not that uncommon to have a 1,000 PV class. So when you're looking at these volumes, you think, oh my goodness, is that a lot of oils? Well, yes, but when you break it down into just daily and weekly actions, and when you're talking to people and having classes and different things like that, it really does accumulate quickly. Okay, so that's just what this is. If you want to take a look at it, and you can see what each of them entails. Also, it has the average, the doTERRA average underneath of what that rank makes per month. Elite is really where people typically end up when they're wanting their oils to pay for themselves, level 1, and that's $300 a month. Sometimes people then do it and then they're at $600 a month because they hit Premier too. But that's just something to keep in mind, and you can see those averages over here too, where it says earn $200 to $600 a month, earn this amount, and I had covered that in this little choose your level of play, parentheses, pay, in our video on the first day. Okay, let's go down here fast start bonuses. What I love about the fast start bonuses is they are paid weekly, and this is super awesome when you're first starting out. As Allison mentioned in her video, oh wait, I'm trying to think, when am I in Allison's video? I'm trying to think of the order that they're going to be going in. She mentioned that you order $100 a month in order to qualify for commission. So on your loyalty rewards program, that's all you have to do to qualify for your commissions. So if you order 100 PV or more, then you're set. You'll be issued a commission check, which, side note, I think it's pretty awesome that that's all we have to do, because we're going to be ordering those things anyway. So doTERRA's like, hey, if you order your products for yourself every month, so I'm like, oh, I got my vitamins and my whatever oils I need that month and all of that. Then they say, okay, now you're qualified. Now you can get your commission check. Okay. But Allison and her, she had mentioned, oh dear, do I have an extra 100 to invest every single month? Well, this is where these fast start bonuses come in right away to help cover that and ease that. And you're going to surpass them too. A fast start bonus, it's paid on your new enrollees volume. So a person who you enroll for their first 60 days. So if Jane enrolls John, anything that John orders for the next 60 days, Jane is going to get a commission off of. And you can see here that on the first level, that's 20%. Well, then if John went and enrolled someone, say he enrolled Heather, and Heather orders anything, John's going to be getting 20% of anything that Heather orders in her first 60 days. But Jane, since she enrolled John, will be getting 10%. So I know your head might be spinning after that. It's okay. It's really cool. It means that you're getting paid 3 levels down just for being the person to initially enroll someone. So this is where your money's going to be coming into, cover that 100 PV LRP if you're concerned about that. And also you get paid that the whole time you're in doTERRA. It's really fun now as my team has grown and as my commission, the bulk of my money of my paycheck comes from other places now. And so the fast start bonus really is a bonus. It's exciting to get that and have that be, an additional unexpected thing. So I like this too because it sets us up for long-term success in the company. doTERRA doesn't use a binary comp plan, which is really common in other MLM companies, where you might make a whole lot of bonuses right up in the front, but then the more your team grows, the less money you make. And that really doesn't set up for a really healthy culture or what we're really trying to do here, which isn't like a get-rich-quick scheme. We're wanting to build a pipeline, a residual income that's going to last forever. And so that's why we have it set up this way. But doTERRA knew, okay, but we still want to make sure that when you are first starting out on your business, you are getting these little bonuses so you can see, immediate pay for your work. And then also, if it is a little bit of a strain to think about doing that order every single month for yourself, then you're getting cash every single week to help cover that. Okay, the next one, Power of 3. This one's probably pretty standard. You may have heard about this before. Maybe you've even received it. But this is when, this is you right here. And when 3 people on your team, when you help each of them order their 100 PV in 1 month, and your team volume is 600 PV. So it's a little bit more than 400. You see there's 3 people and you. So you guys are ordering 100 or a little bit more, or maybe you have a 4th person on here, whatever. But then you're going to get $50. So then when you help these 3 people get their $50 bonus, so do what you just did, which is to help them get their 3 people right there and right there, then you're going to get $250. And then with this level, when you help them get their $50 bonus, you get a $1,500 bonus. So this is super awesome, and this is something that you can structure for. And again, you can start earning that really quickly. And it really helps too if you have these people that you enroll, that you're keeping right there in this spot on your team, if they kind of know like, oh yeah, I'm part of the bonus structure and I want to earn my $50 bonus too. So will you help me? I'm going to commit to, I'm going to tell you that I want to do my 100 PV LRP every month. And I want to help these people get their $50 bonus of 3 or Power 3 bonus. It's just great to kind of have that be an open communication. But again, your upline will help you with that. And in our business training that we have, we'll go a lot more in depth of this and how to have different conversations and how to really structure yourself for success. So this is just an overview. Remember that. Okay, the level. This is pretty awesome. This is where the longer you do doTERRA consistently, this is where the bulk of your income will come from. And this is payment on your entire organization. So you can look on here where okay, your first level, you get paid 2% on, and they're showing you what that, if you have 3 members and what their orders might be, you're getting $9. But you can see as it goes down in your level, how this number increases significantly. And there's a few little like you see over here, it's like silvers are paid to this level, premiers are paid. We're not going to go into what all of that means, but what is so cool about this is you are paid on your entire organization forever. So if you enroll people and help them enroll people and help them enroll people, you're paid on all of that. And so is your team. Your team is paid on all of their organization. And this keeps such a healthy culture, because I know that even if I didn't personally enroll you and you're lower down on my organization, that it's going to help you if I, come and help you build up doTERRA. And there's so many like emotional reasons why I would do that. And then, it's my job. I love it. But then also I know that that's going to be part of my bonus as well. And I know you get to turn around and do the same thing for anyone on your team, anyone that's below you. It creates this amazing culture where everybody's wanting to help each other out, because we're all in this together. But you can see it's quite significant as you build your team and really support your team so that they know how to enroll people, and how to teach classes and things like that. It just continues to grow this volume, and you can see how that check gets quite significant. Over here, these are leadership pools. I'm not going to go into these, but once you hit the rank of silver, that's your first leadership rank in doTERRA, you start to get a percentage of the leadership pools. And this is when it says right here, 6% of global profits. So all of doTERRA's profits across the whole globe are divided amongst the leadership ranks. So you can see that silvers, golds, and platinums, they get to share 2% of that. Diamonds and blue diamonds and presidentials, we get 1% of that. And then depending on what rank you are in there, they divide it up based on shares, how many shares you get of that percentage. And then once you're diamond and above, we have an additional leadership pool. So diamonds get an additional 1%, blue diamonds 1%, presidentials 1%. Of the global profits. And we get to split that amongst anyone who's a diamond rank that month, anyone who's a blue diamond rank that month, anyone who's presidential. Okay, I basically just explained that to you, even though I said I wasn't going to. Anyway, so this is really the gist of it. What's great here, again, the things to take away is there is a way to make money quickly in the beginning. I like that. This is something where you're hosting classes, you're going to see results right away. You're going to get checks where you're like, whoa, that's awesome. I got, $100 in the mail. Oh, I got 150. One of my favorite things is when someone calls me and they're like maybe they do a class or something, but they don't want to build and they haven't, they don't even want their oils paid for themselves. And they're like, hey, I got this check in the mail for, $80. Was that a mistake? It's like, no, you just got compensated for being the one to share the oils with someone. So I love that we have the Fast Start bonus. I love that we have this Power of 3 bonus that helps us really connect as a team and work together. And then the Unilevel, which supports us in creating a really healthy big team dynamic. So that's the gist of it. What are you guys excited about this? I would love to hear. Are you excited? Are you excited about the potential of these monthly incomes? Are you struggling with disbelief right now? That's okay. Some people do that and they think, oh my goodness, I could never. It's hard to even fathom $300 extra a month. Some people right now, you decided that you want to be presidential diamond, and that's awesome. Tune into what you're feeling and let's chat about it. But here is, I can post this link too if you want to look over it again, but this is the basics. So enjoy. All right, now I have to figure out how to end this. Let's see. Stop. That's what I want to do. Okay, bye guys.